Hey guys, J-Man here. All right, I am back from Gotham Central Comics in Mississauga. That is my comic shop. I go every week and lots of stuff today. I'm not going to go through this entire package. The majority of the package is back issues of Green Lantern and Black Stars. I had read this series by Grant Morrison. I read this digitally, and I really enjoyed it a lot. I kind of binged through it. So I went back and I got almost every issue, first printing of season 1. I have everything for season 2, and Black Stars I have everything as well. I'm only missing one issue, which was number 11, I think. But I got everything else first printing. Gotham has a good supply of back issues, so there's a good chance that you're going to get what you're looking for. Action Comics, of course. I will be doing my Superman Sunday talk, so look forward to that. We're talking about Man of Tomorrow, a digital release, and Action Comics 1027. But we all know why we are here. We are here for the weekly X-Men talk. The 10 of Swords. The last 3 issues. Was it worth it? Spoilers? No. We're going to have spoilers in this video, as we always do. There is always one issue of this series every week that's the Savior of the Week. Ladies and gentlemen, the award for Savior of the Week goes to X-Men. This is part 20. Cyclops is my second favorite Marvel character. Sometimes he's the first favorite. I love Namor, who I've got a bunch of Namor stuff in that glass case there. I always like to say Namor just because nobody ever says Namor is their favorite. So I think there's a little bit more of that in there. But Cyclops, I love Cyclops. You guys know I've got my Cyclops tattoo with my thing. I love Cyclops since childhood. I didn't read a lot of X-Men stuff, but I played them I use them in the video game. I would read X-Men comics here and there. It's just now that I'm going back and reading them. I just like them. You know, he had glasses and so did I. I've been wearing glasses since grade 2. So I always thought it'd be cool to have, like, you know, what I thought was laser, but really they're concussive blasts. But anyway, force blasts. So let's get into it here. So I love Cyclops. This issue is a great reason why. Basically, if you remember, Cable sent out a mental call to his parents. Jean and Scott, they go to the Quiet Council. They're like, look, we're mounting a rescue. I don't give a crap, you know, what we say. And there's this great roundtable discussion where they're like, well, we should close the gates and all this. And Cyclops is like, look, it goes, we're the X-Men, okay? And we save people, period. Not, you know, the council has their little, you know, bullshit agendas, political agendas and all this crap. And Cyclops is like, I save people. I love Cyclops. Cyclops was right. I always thought he was. He's great. Then we cut back. This is the discussion of stuff. Really nicely done. A lot of grids in today's book. My God, there's more grids. Okay, so this entire issue is basically that, and then interspersed between that talking is Genesis, who is Apocalypse's wife. She is fighting Apocalypse in a sword battle. Remember what we were promised? We're going to get a bunch of sword fights. Well, we actually got one here. Pretty good one. Pretty good battle back and forth. Now, she's wearing this Annihilation mask thingy, which is like kind of controls a little bit of her thoughts or whatever. So it kind of ends there. So this was a really good one, mostly because of the Cyclops dialogue with the Quiet Council. That was all really awesome stuff. Then we get into Excalibur. I mean, like, these last 3, I'm not going to spoil the entire thing. These last 3 were fine. You know, I'll talk about it in a second. Okay, let's go through this. I mean, now there's like this battle. So, you know, all the forces of everybody that are called in, there's like demons and whatever. it's just like a huge battle now with all these guys, these characters. There's Captain Britain in her pieces or whatever. And basically, it just turned into a big battle. And you're like, well, you know, when I was talking about how I wanted to see these sword fights and this actual tournament, you know, we had a few people, well, you know, do you just want another tournament? Well, yeah, I do want another tournament because that's what was promised. You talked about all the swords. You talked about all the people who wield the swords. You gave me all these white pages of histories and all this crap, and then it didn't go anywhere. You could skip complete issues of this series and lots of sections of other issues in the series. I mean, this 22 book series could have been 10, like easily, like no question. You could pretty much skip this entire thing almost. I mean, so for the people who didn't want just generic sword fights, well, now we just got a generic battle. It's like all the X-Men and mutants fighting all these other guys. I don't care about what's going on. I don't even know who's what. There's, what's her name? Bay? Is her name Bei? Bay? She's Cypher's wife. For some reason, he just loves her now. I know he couldn't understand her, and that's very intriguing to someone like Cypher. But now he's just like totally in love with her. He met her for 1 minute. I just don't get. I'm mind boggling here. It's like, what is happening? And yeah, so there's just a fight. Bay joins up with, you know, the mutants or whatever. And then we see some Captain Britain stuff here. Like, oh, what's going on with that? I have no clue. They talk about a love spell here. Maybe she casts a love spell on him. I don't care. Like, I don't care at all. Captain Britain Corps. Yay. How'd they come back, or where were they? I don't know. They're just there. So there's that. And there you go. That's this issue. It's a bunch of fighting. Again, for those people who didn't want generic sword fights, what you got instead was a lot of silly competitions, like who can eat the most and who can dance the best and who can arm wrestle each other. And then you got a generic fight anyways. Here's the last issue of the entire series, which to me is just like, I would say I'm gonna go ahead and give final verdict and say don't even bother with this, to be honest, which is so upsetting because I loved it when it started. The art is great. The art and all of these things is really, like, look at this. This is really cool. Very good. They're very nice picture books. So again, more battling. Here's like some Captain Britain Corps guys. They're pretty cool. Yeah, there's just battle. It's just battling. Like that's a cool. I don't know if I showed that page already, but whatever. Battling. There's a cool thing with that helmet where, you know, what's her face, Genesis, is wearing it, and she doesn't want to fight anymore, but the helmet wants her to. Okay. Shogo shows up. He's the dragon. He's Jubilee's kid. He shows up and does stuff, I guess. And there's a big battle at the end, and that's it. I won't spoil the very, very, very end. You can read it for yourself, but there's nothing to spoil because nothing happens. And you're done. 22 issues. Now, if you bought all of these and we're hoping for something really spectacular, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what everyone thinks. Like, am I just pooing on this for no reason? But I'm very disappointed. It started out very strong. I was very excited. I was trying to remember what the swords could do and who they belonged to, and none of that came into play whatsoever. It's just generic fighting at the end, a whole bunch of battling going on. I don't care who's who. I don't even know what the factions were. Why was it a battle? I don't even get it. It was supposed to be like there's a decided winner and that's it. And then one person's like, well, I don't care about who the winner is. I'm not going to surrender. So now we're just going to have a battle anyway. Well, what's the point of that? If you're just going to have a battle, then just do it, you know? I don't know. Really disappointed. So that concludes the 10 of Swords storyline. I am going to be getting a lot of the DC Future State. I'm getting everything for DC Future State, so I'll do a video updating you guys on that. I am going to have to do a lot of these X-Men books. I'm going to continue with the weekly X-Men talk for sure. That's not going anywhere. I still love the X-Men, right? I love X-Men. I'm not going to cancel it. I am going to probably stop getting some of the physical ones and stick to digital So Comixology is what I use. I subscribe to the books there. So I'm probably going to have to subscribe to that for a while, just because I need a break from collecting these issues. It's a lot of work to try to, because it's enormous. There's so many X-Men titles. I'm definitely going to keep New Mutants because I'm really grown fond of that. I'm definitely going to keep Wolverine because he's a great character and I like his series. I'm considering keeping Excalibur and Hellions because I really like those two a lot, but I might have to go to digital for some of these other ones. It's just too much for me to hang on to in store, especially since I've added Green Lantern to my pull list, which I'm really liking a lot. Anyway, different topic. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments, and if you think I'm crazy, tell me I'm crazy. If you want a thumbs down me, give me a thumbs down. If you want to give me a thumbs up, then give me a thumbs up. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with either thing. Either. Let me know what your thoughts are. That's all I care about. Okay, thanks so much, guys. Until next time.